what's going on, everybody? Froggy Stonks here. This is not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. And if you could, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit my 400th subscriber this week. I'm very honored. I don't go out and pay for subscribers. It's all you guys, real people. Very, very happy you're all here. On that, I want to talk Hycroft Mining. Hycroft Mining has just announced that they will be filing their annual report on Form 10-K on March 31st, 2022. Thanks to Terrible808 at Twitter. She posted that today straight from the PR Newswire from the Hycroft site. So we will be doing some type of Twitter space call and a live stream on March 31st. We will figure out what time they're going to announce it, publish it. We don't know if they're going to do an actual call. If they do, I'll try to call in on the phone. Hycroft has been doing amazing this week with major moves up, down, all around. But one thing to take away that I'm very happy with is the higher lows consistently, which is very, very bullish. These high spikes indicate that there's problems with short selling. Really, really high volume in the stock, almost too high to be legitimate compared to how many shares are available. So obviously a victim of naked short selling, still on the threshold list, still 100% utilization. Really, really loving these higher lows. There are some people on Twitter that are putting out price targets conservatively of $3 to $5, which I agree with. I think if earnings comes out March 31st and they produce at least near EPS estimates, which is -6 cents per share, they are going to see some very good price action in the stock. I personally hope, and my theory is that since Hycroft laid off 109 people back in November and ended their run-of-mill mining operations, the cost for payroll and the cost of mining went down considerably from November through the end of December. On that, they still were processing pay dirt, which is the dirt they use, the fine dirt at the end of the mining cycle that they actually get the gold and silver out of. So with gold and silver prices going up about 10% from pre-December levels where they were averaging 1,750 an ounce per gold, it could look really bullish for Q4 earnings. Just because they laid people off doesn't mean that's the bearish sentiment. Mines don't operate 100% year-round all the time. If the price of precious metals dips, they shut down, they process what they can to stay afloat, and then when the prices pick up, they start up their mining operations heavily again, or they start unloading product at a much faster rate. So really excited for that. Hopefully they produce some good silver and gold for the end of the quarter. The 2021 prelim had very, very good numbers on their gold and silver production. So we'll see what they come in with their revenues and earnings and whatnot on March 31st. So on that, I think that's all I had. Besides AMC, you guys all know what's going on with AMC, man. Just freaking ripping like a champ. The only thing I can say is this is my theory here that I'm really starting to look at more and more. This curve here, this big time reversal off of 1292, coming up almost parabolic straight up, testing $22 today, looks very, very similar to another curve that I saw prior back in May, right before we hit this June run up, the big 72 push. So I'm very, very bullish on AMC right now. It actually looks way better than that spot. If we see it knock down a little bit through here, I think it'll probably bounce $18, $19 and then fly off the handle again, and we'll retest prices that actually AMC should be sitting at. Legitimate share prices for AMC, which I think is very much in the $30 range right now, even without the new revenue streams. Really happy about it. So all bullish news, guys. Hope you guys had a good day. That's all I got for you. I will see you tomorrow, and I will definitely keep reporting anything else I hear on Hycroft or any new news, which I did have a little bit of a theory the other night. We'll go to the Twitter page. We'll go to Sprott. And I want to show you something that they've been posting a lot of. Sprott Asset Management. Uranium. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has rattled the global market for the uranium used to fuel nuclear power plants, promoting some in the U.S. to propose increased domestic capacities. I looked at the geothermal data over Nevada, which you can find on any .gov site, any geological.gov site. Nevada has very, very high concentration, very high gamma of uranium deposits, one of which is directly over or in the Hycroft mining region. Now, it's interesting, Hycroft mine has switched from their heap leaching process to the POX process, which we covered in another video, which you can go back and see it. The POX process not only gets gold and silver, but other precious metals, but it indicated in the engineering data that I read that uranium was one of the top produced precious metals out of the POX process. So it would be really cool if Sprott, who has been talking uranium here for a while now on the Sprott Investments Twitter page, asset management, comes in and they become the first uranium mine in Nevada. If they're already pulling the resources, why not sell it? Currently, from what I read, there is no uranium production in the state of Nevada. So if they could not only mine the silver and gold out of their large deposits, but also capitalize on uranium, that would be absolutely huge. So looking for a really big bullish statement from their earnings. Hopefully we get something good. Hopefully Adam Aaron makes a nice little tweet and we see these ranges that we know Hycroft should be at, which is definitely over $1.60. Really excited to see it. Anyways, you guys have a good week. Stay tight. Don't panic. Calm, cool, collected. Froggy Stonks.